I love you. I love you?
Look, yeah,
Do you want me to step on you?
I only ever talk to men.
Then why are you even here?
Did you guys see that face? I guarantee you she's not used to that. Someone going into her chat and not being obsessed with her. She's definitely used to a bunch of men worshiping her, so seeing this is a huge culture shock for her. You see how angry she got? She's like, why are you here?
I have absolutely no idea what I've just watched. How does someone record that, edit it, post it and think that that's okay? That's basic sexual harassment. Did you see how uncomfortable the first guy was? What gave you any reason to do it again? Did you think they'd like it? Just because it's a pretty girl doesn't make it any different. They were all very uncomfortable. You're just perpetuating the idea that all men would be absolutely fine. You know, it's a woman, so they should be fine with it. They'll love it. All men want is sex, so they will just love it. No, it would be the same if a man had done that to a woman. Like that video, if a dude had just got freakishly close to a woman on the subway for no reason, that is sexual harassment. Just as that video.
Of course, people don't want to talk about this double standard because it just comes to the fact that the world doesn't care about men's problems. Let's be honest. It's sad, but it's a hard truth that a lot of men need to understand. If a woman could go on the train and sit on someone's lap and not be in prison, there's something wrong with society when a man does the same thing and he's still in prison.
Okay, so we went for a walk because the UPS driver was going to be around anytime now. Sure enough, he pulled over when he saw us. And I was like, hey, how are you? Whatever. And I was like, so, are you single? Because I haven't heard from you. You haven't texted me. And he was like, yeah, I'm not. I didn't know how to tell you. It's like, oh, that's okay. You could have told me. My feelings aren't going to be hurt. They were hurt, though. That's the end of our story.
You know, honestly, I'm kind of happy about this situation because at the very least, she was nice, respectful, and she shot her shot, you know? And she was straightforward, she didn't play any games or waste anybody's time. So honestly, this rejection isn't that bad. I respect this lady. Because a lot of women just sit there and just don't do anything and expect the guy to read their mind.
What you're saying is women have to walk on eggshells around you and not hurt your ego.
You're right. You shouldn't have to fear that a man's going to retaliate just because you rejected him. I completely agree with that. We must understand a lot of people live in their ego. And I think most dudes can handle rejection. The part of rejection that some dudes cannot handle is when you try to clown, make a mockery of the dude in front of everyone, clown them in front of your homegirls. Because I've seen so many stories. Where the woman rejected the dude, right? But she put on a spectacle. She had to be the clown jester. And the dude said, all right, bet. So he went in his car. He just shot the club up. I've seen so many stories like that. Very rarely do I see a story where she just politely said, yo, I'm not interested. It's usually when she likes to show out and people can't control their ego and their feelings are hurt. Happens in the club all the time, man.
That's very true. I know a lot of women are worried about men because there are some crazy psycho people out there. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to every single person you meet. That's not an excuse. If you treat people who are genuinely nice and interested in you like that, karma's gonna come back at you, man. I wouldn't suggest it. Always treat people with respect if they're being respectful to you. Men are fortified through pressure and heartache and pain. Getting rejected or cheating on may hurt at the moment, but it will transform you into an amazing person in the future. But remember, it's an opportunity for you to get better and increase your status.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Let's walk by him. Okay. How does he not know I like him? I literally viewed his story.
I just followed him. Do you think that's like shooting my shot enough?
Yeah, but like some of his pictures so he knows. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. How tall are you?
I'm like 6'2".
Oh my god, that's so funny.
20 minutes to answer me back. Should I snap him now?
No. Wait, 40.
Okay.
Women do things like this and lose their minds when they don't get a response. Because a lot of women play this fantasy in their head like a guy's gonna understand the signals that they're sending out. He's not gonna understand that. Why not stop playing the games here and just be straightforward? That's like some stuff you do in middle school. But when you're this old, you have to just grow up and do it.
Sex with 3 men in 24 hours. I have a boyfriend and I made out with a couple dudes.
Oh no.
I was fucking my ex, right? He came to meet me, okay? And then I fucked his best friend. While he was there, he caught us in the bathroom of the club.
You in love with your ex?
Yeah.
So you in love with him, but you fucked his best friend?
Yeah, I fucked up. My son is the purebred of a threesome.
Nice shot.
Yo, society is doomed. This is disgusting. The fact that so many of them are proud of it is terrible. Either way, man or woman, you shouldn't be this proud and this open about telling people your sexual history. Whatever happened to being reserved and keeping some information to yourself? That thing's on the internet now, everybody can see it. Oh man, this reminds me of that NFL player who made his girlfriend pay for half of everything and she broke up with him. I'm telling you, now when the roles were reversed, something's wrong. She's not used to actually paying for her own things. That's why, guys, if you have a girlfriend, don't spoil her too much. Because if you spoil her too much, then she's going to end up like this and expect you to pay for everything.
Men shame women for having a lot of consensual sex more than they'll shame men.
And then when women rape a guy, no one cares. Fuck.
I'm telling you, man, people need to stop complaining about these double standards. Some double standards are obviously terrible, but a lot of double standards that exist today are because men and women are different, so you can't treat them exactly the same. A lot of the double standards that are here today is because men and women are different, so in some cases they can't be treated exactly the same.
Were you ever in love with me?
No.
Seriously?
Was it? Sorry.
What was the least favorite thing about me?
How you dress. At what point was the relationship over for you?
It must have been the bit where you cheated. What have you told your new significant other about me?
That you're a dickhead and you were just a waste of my time.
What's your biggest regrets about our relationship?
Me cheating. I regret cheating on someone, but I just don't regret cheating on you. Because I don't feel that anyone should be cheated on, but that's how I felt at the time.
What was the worst thing I did in bed?
Your sex is kind of shit. I think that's the worst thing. Just couldn't please me enough.
This is just sad. He seems like a guy who's very nice and he has a great heart, but that lets people walk all over him. You can see how vile she treated him. That woman is disgusting. That woman needs Jesus. That woman needs therapy. That woman needs help. And she needs to be alone, because if you could treat someone that way and still say those things and still feel that way, you definitely have some trauma. And I'm going to pray for that man. I hope he changes his tune. I hope he goes out there, he works out, he gets his money up, he gets his life up, and he finds happiness, because he doesn't deserve that. No, don't fight that urge. Being logical is always the best scenario. If you're logical in most scenarios, you can get a logical, dedicated, successful outcome.
I don't give a fuck about a camera on my face, and I'm not going to change the way I think because there's a camera on my face.
You
get more of a response if you're more respectful.
Then you could have said that.
No,
you weren't being respectful.
Again,
you weren't being respectful. I was
that's how I
respectful all the
speak.
time.
I was
Just because it's the way you think that you speak doesn't mean it's respectful. Don't pick and choose with the sexism. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't, because I'm a woman, and sexism affects me as much.
When I listen to a lot of these bitter, angry women talk about society, it's like listening to a little kid. They just scream and complain, and when you logically derail their argument, they just say, oh, whatever, I don't care. Like a little child.
I was on a plane, and the woman, she had her stuff there, and it was kind of, she was struggling to get it off the top, and I said, excuse me, I said, I'll get it for you, honey. I said, honey.
Yeah.
And she said, excuse me, I could do it, and I'm not honey. I said, oh, I'm sorry, and she kind of yelled it, not yelled it, but people heard it.
Yeah.
And I was just, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And I was like, wow, I was trying to help her.
Yeah. Good luck then.
I didn't mean anything by that. I wasn't saying, "Hey, honey," I just said, "Oh, excuse me, honey, I'll get it for you." You know, as being a man.
Yeah.
And she like jumped on my case. You know, I'm not your honey, and I could get it. And I was like, "Wow."
I'm gonna pray for that woman because the problem is that's happening a lot now in society. All he said was the word honey and you lost your mind over that? If she keeps that same energy, she's gonna die alone.
What are some weirdly specific things that you think are red flags in women?
Oh, you know, I've been dying to do this one. Number one, Hot Girl Summer, why not be a whore the other 3 seasons too? If her podcast of choice is Call Her Daddy, weird misogyny and kill all men vibes, not cute. If she drives a Jeep Wrangler, if she's cheated in the past, no excuses, no explanation needed. Astrology girls, I'm not talking about you asking me for my sign, I'm talking about if you hate me because of my sign. Girl's named Sarah, we've all had a bad experience with a Sarah, just can't even explain it. If she blacks out on weekdays, that's not cute, stay away from me. If her favorite show is Friends, I'm sorry, that show is ass, again, stay away from me. Ocean themed tattoos, double red flags if it's on the inside of her ankle. And if she has an excessive amount of guy friends. Weird pick-me-girl vibes. And you got a lot of hoes in your phone. I don't make the rules. If these offended you, they're about you.
Yo, this is like the 10 Commandments. I'm telling you, I've never seen a list more true in my entire life. Especially the Jeep Wrangler one, I'm telling you. I just want to see what his comments are, because I guarantee there's a bunch of angry women in the comment section right now.
So I noticed you deleted my comment and blocked me when people started agreeing with me instead of you in your own comment section, but let me do it this way then. Pretty hypocritical, by the way, that your bio says you trust data over opinions and emotions and to join you in conversation, but you block me when I give you that data. My only issue with your video was the huge generalization you were making, because there have been many times in history when men have backed women in other forms of feminism. My main point being women's suffrage and how that there were more men who wanted women to be able to vote than women wanted women being able to vote. I even gave you the sources in the comments. Out of 575,000 women, only 22,000 cared enough to put in a vote. That's less than 4% of women. Whereas vice versa, about 40% of men wanted women to have the right to vote. Then you tried to flip it against me when people started to agree with me, saying that I'm only talking about the past and not the present. Even though the past was way worse than it is now, my page right now has been talking about modern day feminism all the time. You can scroll through my account and see. All I'm asking for is intellectual honesty, not this hypocritical bio.
Of course, every time they're wrong, they just delete your comment and try to move on and keep spreading their lies because they know they're wrong and their ego is too big to change. I think the big problem is ego, especially in society. Women have such a huge ego nowadays. It's insane. I don't know where it came from, but we gotta stop because this is getting too much.
I've been dating myself now for 6 years. But like at the end of the day, I would love more than anything to come home to somebody. To just lay in the bed with them and watch a show.
I wonder why she can't find anybody.
I mean, I think you just outlined your own problem and outlined your own solution. So what's the problem here? And even still, what's wrong with being home alone? Being home alone is great. You can have the peace and quiet. You can have the tranquility. You can just chill. What's wrong with that?
Imagine if guys were hit on the same way that girls are hit on. Like, imagine like you're a guy at a bar and a girl comes up and is just like, damn, bro. Shit, I saw your package from all the way across the bar. God damn, that bulge, man. Shit, look at them arms. Them shits are vascular. Look at them veins. Can I buy you a drink? Shit, dude. I'ma treat you right. Let me cook for you. Let me clean for you. Let me do your laundry, bitch. Bring that ass over here. Those sweet little khakis. Like, what?
Well, a lot of women complain that men don't approach anymore, so maybe women should start doing this, honestly. Women should start approaching men if they're really interested. That's the only thing they can do, because since we're fighting for this equality, it shouldn't matter who approaches who. But, you know, of course, with women, they want everything, so.
Cheating on me, though. Hey, I got you on video right here. Cheating? No. Look at this shit, bro. Straight up caught you cheating on me, bro. Look at this shit. Chill? What do you mean? I caught you cheating on me. Hey! Chill, what? What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say? You've been cheating on me this whole time. Holy f***, what? Bro, I got this whole thing on video. I cannot.
Yo, I feel really bad. She didn't care at all. She didn't care at all, man. That's crazy. This guy's out here crying his heart out, and she's just like, whatever, chill. Yo, at that point, it's not even worth it. If you see your significant other cheating, don't even record them. Just kick them out and just move on with your life. Don't even record and be angry. There's no point.